The Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness. Prime Minister, I appreciate you being with us. We've heard of 3 deaths, 13 injuries so far related to storm preparations. What more can you tell us about that?
Well, people have been trying to prepare for the storm, and in preparing for the hurricane, doing what we have advised in terms of cutting trees and clearing debris that may cause greater harm. Some people, unfortunately, would have had accidents which would have led to deaths. But outside of that, the country is prepared, the government is prepared, all our agencies are prepared, and we believe that a strong preparation is very good and important for a strong recovery.
What sort of shelters, what is the shelter situation for people in Jamaica?
We have 850 shelters right across the island. We can accommodate maybe over 20,000 persons, but we have not seen a large take-up so far of the shelters provided, and that is because the main impact of the hurricane has not yet been felt. But we're seeing an increase in the number of persons moving into the shelters that are provided.
And do you feel like, following the storm, do you feel like you'll have the resources you need for, potential rescue operations, food, water supplies, fuel?
Well, Anderson, if we're hit by a Category 5 hurricane, it will take far more resources than Jamaica has to recover. But we have prepared with a multi-layered system of response. So within the first 2 weeks, we should be able to mount a humanitarian response, and we should be able to address immediate needs. But the long-term recovery and the medium-term recovery would require support.
And what have you seen in past hurricanes? What's been the biggest issue in the wake of past events like this?
Well, certainly in Beryl, which we faced last year, infrastructure was the main issue. If we get this Category 5 hurricane, there would be major damage to our road infrastructure, bridges, drains, and possibly some damage to ports and airports. We have a recovery plan for roads, airports, and ports, so we expect that we'll be able to mount that very rapidly.
Also, in the wake of something like this, how concerned are you about security issues?
Well, we have a security plan which is quite robust and which has been very effective. So far, we have not had any break in public order, no reports of looting or any other threat to public order. Our security forces have been mobilized, and they have been very effective so far, and we expect that they will continue to be effective in maintaining law and order.
So, some Jamaican officials have talked about problems with misinformation, fake videos. What have you been seeing? How big a problem? What kind of problems is that causing?
It is a big problem, but not bigger than anywhere else in the world. Clearly, in the age of social media, the citizen journalist is a phenomenon that we all have to address. It's part of freedom of the press. We defend freedom of the press in Jamaica. But our strategy is to informationalize our citizens. So we are constantly facing the citizens, giving them information for them to be able to make the right decision and discern what is true and what is not true.
Well, Prime Minister, I appreciate your time. I know how busy you are. I wish you and everybody good luck. We'll continue to check in and follow this.